Into this competition this season, you've got, as you said, the collective team strength within Dream Team. You have to keep that under 2,300, and also you have to almost guess who you're going to be going up against. You want a favorable esports player matchup, don't you, going into each particular game? 3 games within a match. I know that's a lot of information I'm throwing at you, but don't worry, stay with us and we will guide you throughout the competition. So we've kicked off then. Manchester United versus As.Monaco. United from right to left. You have the Monegasque club coming left to right. And for Nexa, he started off last week incredibly well. And, well, there's a chance here for him to start this match day just as well. The opener within 6 minutes. And it's been a long time since he's played last, Wes, but Nexa reminding us that he is a future star of this competition and maybe a star of the present as well. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's picked up exactly where he left off. Again, ball breaks down in midfield. And again, it's this ball here. It's this kind of first time over the top. It's a beautiful ball in. And again, awareness of, do we take the ball down? Do we shoot the first time? Nope. Instead, we've got a lovely layoff there. Beautiful piece of skill on the outside of the boot. And the Dutchman Baudo there to tuck it home. You see the wry smile from Osterbuch. I think he knows he could have done a little bit better there. Nexa just trying to relax himself a little bit, but nothing to be worried about from the youngster because he's started off brightly here.
He has indeed. His 4th goal of the competition, and straight away coming up again to face the Manchester United defence. Here is the goal scorer, Bouadou, trying to cut back inside, but Luke Shaw is there. But it was a well-worked goal. I was still doing my match introduction, and Nexa was already putting the pedal to the metal. Something tells me that that early goal might just open up this game entirely. Here is Marcus Rashford, has Edison Cavani as well, who gets his strike away, but it is wide of the target. We heard Eldridge, Wes, talk about tightening up the finishing for the United squad, and, well, early signs don't look too good.
Yeah, there's a big chance it just goes the wrong side of the post. And again, I think we can kind of talk to almost, this more kind of speedy counter-attacking type of team. And you can see with kind of Diatta and co trying to break the lines there. It's interesting to see what the evolution of their gameplay. As for Man United, they need to work a little bit smarter here.
Well, that's a really nice deep run from Paul Pogba. And can he finish? He can't, but Cavani can. Right place, right time. Edison Cavani with the United equaliser. About halfway through the first half. And it's all square once again, 1-1.
Osterbuch proving that you don't have to work harder, you just work smarter. It's an extra pass that just frees up space. You can see the vision, you can see Pogba getting through there. It's a good, decent save from Nubel, but as we've seen time and time again, these goalkeepers keep parrying stuff into trouble. And again, if you've got the likes of Edison Cavani, who's got a goalkeeper on the floor, he's not going to miss from there. And again, Osterbuch, well deserved to get himself back into the game. It's level again. And now it's a case of where do you go from here? Can Nexa kind of ride that frustration and get himself a goal that takes him ahead again, or will it be Osterbuch that will take the impetus and drive this forward?
It's hard to believe just his 2nd goal of the season so far. A prolific Pole for Manchester United. Osterbuch burst onto the scene in 2019 and has gone from strength to strength. Have to keep an eye on Monaco, though, as Nexa wants to remind everyone for a 2nd time this game that he's the one we should be focusing the spotlight on this season. Here is Rashford. Sure, with a rash challenge. The referee is He's tried to play advantage, but instead will bring the play back and gift a free kick to Monaco and a yellow card to Luke Shaw as well.
Yeah, that could prove a bit of a problem for Man United with Diatta being as potent as he is in terms of speed and mobility. It's going to cause Luke Shaw all types of problems down this right-hand side.
United win the ball back then. Just under 10 minutes to go until half-time. Cristiano Ronaldo has 2 United teammates to try and find, but the attempted pass no good, and Bruno Fernandes won't get away with that one.
Yeah, you can see almost chances to have chances breaking down here for United. It's just picking the right options, and as we said before, pressure in games. As much as we talk about the in-game kind of technicalities, it's just as important in between the sticks, the psychology of gamers trying to figure out what's the best option and split-second decision-making.
Bruno Fernandes then running beyond Marcus Rashford. Monaco defence holding strong that time around, and they can turn that into an attack. Ben Yedder trying to turn back on himself. Nexa now has some defending to do. Every time Rashford, Pogba, Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes get the ball for United, it's looking very, very delicately poised for a Manchester United attack, but that time Fernandes running the wrong way should lead us to half-time. One apiece then. Where do we go in the second half, Wes? It looks pretty...
It seems to be that kind of waiting for a mistake to happen before you can kind of seize upon it, and it's none more so telling than in this game.
Oh, well, what's the referee going to give here then? Because Cavani has been fouled. Be a key talking point after this free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo standing over it. Straight into the wall from Luke Shaw. Second ball won by Monaco, but it is Luke Shaw who was the second free kick.
The error that's going to open this game up.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo has the ball in the box, gets his strike away, and will win a corner for United. This one much more direct from Ostrobich, and he's won himself a corner here, Wes.
Yeah, I don't think he realised how much room he had there. I mean, he could have potentially turned inside and caused the defence even more of an issue. Took the shot on, though. Keeps the goalkeeper honest and gets himself a corner. It's about how do you execute.
In swinger from Shaw, and it's driven towards Cristiano Ronaldo. He rises highest, as he always does. Rising not only for the ball, but to the occasion as well. Ostrobich into the lead. 2-1 Man United.
Yeah, no sooner do I say at a corner, how good are you at executing? Ronaldo takes off and converts from the corner. Again, it's that, I can only say, archetypal corner that we've seen from all of the pros that we have seen so far during this entire competition. Again, if you're not going to block it, if you're not going to even try and block it at source, you've got to do something when you get into the box. Of course, though, with somebody who...
An absolute statue at the back for Manchester United, in a good way, of course. Cristiano Ronaldo on this near side can shrug off his man. And who can be found here? It's Rashford. There's a tussle in the box, but referee unmoved, unchanged. And Diatta, has he managed to stay on side? This is very dangerous for United, but David De Gea will gather the ball.
Yeah, we talked and we heard EC O'Neill talk at length, last week and, during the VT. Got to get better at converting chances.
Oh, Bruno Fernandes has a chance here, and it will be another corner. They've scored from one already, but United, they look very well lubricated in their attack. Yeah,
it seems like that second goal's gone in, and they've managed to just kind of become a little bit more, fluid in their attack.
Number 27.
Corner to United. They've scored from one already.
Number 17.
But the corner unsuccessful, and Ben Yedder now can try and search for Golovin, and wow, as that header got the length it does, all the way through to David De Gea, made off to try and get some form of result out of this game.
Yeah, it's not beyond the realms of his powers either. We've seen a great performance from him in the previous week. It's not beyond him.
Oh, well, Volland's in, and David De Gea is called into action. It will be a corner after this really good chance. There was just an overload on that right-hand side for Monaco, and the pass inside was good, but so was David De Gea's save.
Yeah, massive chance there. I think, again, trying to put myself in maybe Nexa's head here, he's probably saw the manual goalkeeping and thought what a lot of people do, where they see it and they think they're going to cover the far corner. He's just tried to put it in the near post early. Instead, Ostrobut stays strong, stays committed to the near post.
Well, Marcelon is in, and David De Gea once more called into action. And the throw into Monaco in their own half will give a chance for Ostrobut and Manchester United to push out their lines a bit more. Into the final 10 in-game minutes, approaching the final 5. And that is a ball you cannot afford to give away. As Bawadu in behind, cross to Volland! Absolutely clinical, winning the ball back and scoring within a matter of moments. Nexa is back on level terms, 2-2 now, with 5 minutes to go.
You've got to say there, it's an unforced error. It's an unforced error at right back. Ostrobut, again, as we said through countless games that we've seen throughout this competition, the more times you give the opponent the ball back, the more likely you are to get sucker punched. And again, it's keeping the game alive from Nexa. It's not realising that you're out of the game just yet. And as such, finds himself an equaliser very late on here.
Well, as it stands, the points will be shared, but I don't think either player will be happy with that at this moment in time. As Cristiano Ronaldo attempts a strike on goal. 2-2 now. We're entering the realms of next goal would win.
There will be 3 minutes.
Of course, we don't need a winner at this point, as the referee's assistant holds up the board with the number 3 on it. So a minimum of 3 minutes added on. This can finish 2-2. You get 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, none for a loss. And we're into the 93rd minute now. And Monaco look the team more likely to try and press home that advantage. That's, though, I think, with the ball being given away, will signal the end of our game 1. The points are...
Rather than a point earned. If you're Nexa, you've learnt a little bit more about yourself, and you're able to kind of realise that you can recover.
Well, it started off so well for Nexa. He scored within 6 in-game minutes with a great passing goal to open up the scoring. This then, the run deep from Pogba, forced the save out of the Monaco keeper, but Edison Cavani there to pounce upon it. And who do you think will be more disappointed? Wes, I know you said Austria will be disappointed with the fact it is an unforced error, but Nexa did go into the lead, then let it slip and had to salvage a point after being 1-0 up. Do you think he might be ruining his performance here as well?
Well, I think given the nature of the second goal, given the fact that it's that driven corner, I think Nexa will probably be slightly disappointed with not quite marking it in the way that he should have done. That being said, took the lead as well, so you kind of almost got a double-headed kind of disappointment for him. But if you're Ostrobut, you're in control of that game. You were 2-1 up, you've committed an unforced error, and it's allowed Nexa to take hold of it and equalise.
Well, there is that equalising goal. The points are shared in game...